So when we think about the key trends reshaping optical networking, we have to start with AI. This is one of the biggest technology innovations in our lifetimes, and it has a complete impact across many, many industry segments. When we look at our own industry, probably the biggest impact is the distribution of data centers. So for example, we're expecting there to be data centers in 10 times as many geographies by 2030. This is driven by the application requirements of AI, but also like business requirements such as the need to move to geographies with lower power costs and lower taxes and lower real estate costs. All of this is driving the distribution of data centers. That means more traffic between data centers. This is the whole notion of scale across, a new term in our industry, and really that's the job of the optical network. In particular, the optical network has to deal with wave services of 400 gig or more. These are very, very high capacity services. So when we look at the driver being artificial intelligence, we also want to look at the technology trends that are helping to shape this. Many of the technologies we're looking at are actually not new. We've been working on them for years. Onefinity's been doing seminal research on many of these areas for many, many years, but we're getting to the point where these technologies are commercially available. We start with coherent pluggable transceivers. These have been around for more than a decade, but the recent data center growth has just caused an explosion in this segment of the industry, which has driven down costs dramatically and really made coherent transceivers kind of the de facto way that we build optical networks. Multi-rail is a new technology. This is just an integration of key technologies to lower the cost and power and real estate for high capacity deployments. Multi-band, we're going to move from the traditional C and L bands to the S and U bands. That will give us more capacity on each fiber. And then finally, hollow core fiber. This is simply taking fiber and instead of using a silicon core, we use an air core, and that makes the photons go faster and further. And all of this is great for building high capacity, scalable optical networks. Onefinity is incorporating all of these technologies into our portfolio. We have our coherent pluggable transceivers with our P300. We have our neutral host pluggable transceiver with our T700. And we have integrated many of these optical technologies into our L1000, L2000 universal transport platform. So those technical trends, along with the bandwidth growth driven by data center interconnection, are the main things shaping optical networking.